Matt Hardy shoots on CM Punk. WWE's plans for Roman Reigns on Netflix revealed. Paul Heyman won't return alone. Cody Rhodes suspended ahead of SmackDown. This is SlamTalk with your WWE news. Let's get started. Matt Hardy shoots on CM Punk. CM Punk and Matt Hardy once teamed together at WWE Survivor Series 2006, joining forces with Jeff Hardy, Shawn Michaels, and Triple H. During a recent episode of his Extreme Life of Matt Hardy podcast, Matt Hardy addressed ongoing speculation about his relationship with Punk. In 2022, controversy erupted when CM Punk made disparaging remarks about several AEW wrestlers during a media scrum after the All Out event. Matt Hardy, a member of the AEW roster at the time, placed blame on Punk for igniting a backstage altercation following the event. On his podcast, Hardy reflected on the time he and Punk worked together in WWE. He recalled how much he enjoyed teaming with Punk during the Survivor Series match in 2006. Hardy, now 50 years old, also took the opportunity to clarify that he holds no personal issues with his former teammate and on-screen ally. "It was cool," Hardy said, discussing Survivor Series 2006. "Once we were first around Punk, everybody got along. And still, I don't have any issues with Punk. I think Punk is extremely talented. I think he's great. The only thing I said, which people will hold over my head like, oh my God, he doesn't like CM Punk, was just that I think he was wrong in the All Out deal where he called out the Elite and Hangman and everything else. I just think he was in the wrong there and kind of started that problem." Matt Hardy also made comparisons between Punk and his brother, sharing how they are almost similar in a way. "As far as Punk goes though, I don't have issues with Punk. I think Punk is talented. He's very special. He truly is one of a kind, especially the way he connects with people. He connects so deep to people. His emotional connection to his fanbase is unreal. It's very reminiscent of the way Jeff's fanbase connects with him because they're just loyal to the very end, to the ends of the earth." How do you guys feel about what Matt Hardy had to say about CM Punk? Let us know down below. WWE's plans for Roman Reigns on Netflix revealed. Roman Reigns has been announced as one of the major stars promoted for WWE Raw's debut on Netflix, set to take place on January 6, 2025. While Reigns will remain affiliated with the Smackdown brand, he is expected to make more frequent appearances on Raw moving forward, marking a shift in his presence on WWE programming. Since returning as the Tribal Chief in 2020, Reigns has been a cornerstone of SmackDown, helping to solidify its position as WWE's flagship show. However, WrestleVotes Radio has reported that starting in 2025, Reigns will have an increased role on Raw to bolster the show's star power, aligning with efforts to position Raw as the A show on Netflix. The report elaborates, "We are told the plans as of now will see Roman Reigns featured on Monday Night Raw and Netflix more so than SmackDown for at least the beginning part of the calendar year. We don't have confirmation on any official roster move. However, there are plans for WWE's biggest star to be a part of Raw on Netflix, much past episode number 1. A source added that Netflix knows exactly what Roman Reigns brings to the table in terms of viewership and credibility, and they are all for it. So Roman Reigns will be a key part of Monday Night Raw past episode number 1, throughout the Royal Rumble, and likely all throughout the WrestleMania season. Before his increased involvement with Raw, Reigns will lead his team into battle at Survivor Series War Games 2024. He is set to join forces with the USOs and Sami Zayn to face off against Jacob Fatu, Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, and Tonga Loa in a high-stakes War Games match. Are you guys excited for Raw on Netflix in 2025? Paul Heyman won't return alone. A wrestling veteran has suggested that Roman Reigns already has a 5th member in place for the OG Bloodline's War Games match against the new Bloodline at Survivor Series. Rikishi, WWE Hall of Famer, also speculated that Paul Heyman's anticipated return to WWE programming won't happen alone. Heyman, known as the Wiseman, has been off television since late June after Solo Sikoa and his faction attacked him, sending him through the announcer's table. While the OG Bloodline, led by Roman Reigns, has reunited, the faction is still short one member after Bronson Reed joined Sikoa's team. On the latest episode of his Off the Top podcast, Rikishi was asked about Heyman's status and the possible 5th member for the OG Bloodline. Rikishi shared his belief that Heyman may have plans to support the Tribal Chief and his team in their War Games match. There's definitely a lot of family members that can possibly fill that spot to be the 5th member, but we gotta kind of wait to see what's happening with Paul Heyman, the Wiseman. Just because he's out there right now, I'm sure he's got something in mind, like the best person to fit that 5th spot to be able to watch Roman Reigns. I'm sure everybody is going to be shocked whoever that 5th person is going to be, Rikishi said. Cody Rhodes suspended ahead of SmackDown. Cody Rhodes may find himself suspended before the next edition of WWE SmackDown. The undisputed WWE champion has been relentless in his pursuit of Kevin Owens after Owens injured Randy Orton. In last week's SmackDown, Rhodes sought to confront Owens in the ring. However, SmackDown general manager Nick Aldis intervened, barring Owens from appearing at the show. This decision may not sit well with the American Nightmare, and Rhodes could escalate matters this Friday when Owens returns for a face-off with his former friend. While a confrontation is expected, it may not take place in the ring. Aldis could implement strict security measures to prevent an altercation during the show. However, Rhodes might anticipate this and look to strike outside the ring, possibly in the parking lot. A scenario could unfold where Rhodes waits in the parking area for Owens' arrival. As Owens steps out into the lot, Rhodes could launch a surprise attack, sparking a chaotic brawl. This would leave Aldis no choice but to take disciplinary action. The SmackDown GM might suspend Rhodes, effectively canceling his potential Survivor Series match. This would likely lead to their clash being rescheduled for Saturday night's main event in December, setting up a must-see matchup between the two. That's all the news we have for today. Leave a like on the video and subscribe for more wrestling news. Thanks for watching.